Hey guys, John V from Phone Arena here. You're watching our video review of the BlueAnt Pump HD Sportbuds. As its name implies, it's a sporty styled pair of Bluetooth headphones that's both rugged and waterproof. The design makes perfect sense, especially when it's both waterproof and also rugged. It has a rubberized finish, so it's very resilient against water, moisture, and even sweat. So it's going to maintain a clean finish even if you're rigorous in your workouts. And it has a very sturdy nature to its construction. So design's kind of reminiscent to the Plantronics Voyager series Bluetooth headphone series, just because it has this very similar overall shape. You have a larger back side here, which allows us to fit our ear through it. And of course, you have the earbuds themselves that actually are tightly snug in our ear. Of course, it has two components, left and right, so you get stereo support, and they're attached essentially with this rubberized cable. So with that, it's able to fit around our heads, but if it's kind of loose, it does come included with a cable tie, so you have more of a form-fitting feel. In contrast to some other sporty styled Bluetooth headphones that we reviewed, like the Jaybird Bluebuds X or even the Plantronics Backbeat Go 2 headphones, the ones here from BlueAnt are a little bit larger, and you could say that it's also kind of bulky. However, one of the main advantages of this particular design is that it has a more snug fit in the ear due to the fact that our ear actually has to go around the back portion of it, so it holds it in place while the buds themselves are securely fashioned into our ear canal. It's really nice that BlueAnt includes a variety of different size tips with the purchase of this. So the buds themselves have a secure fit, but they do include ones with stabilizers, which have a little bit more stability when it's actually in our ear. And as an alternative, they have a spongy type of tip too, which allows some background noise to come in. And that's kind of useful. So when you're running and you're in a busy area, let's say sometimes you're not aware of what's in front of you, you'll be able to hear it just because it'll pass through. The left component houses its micro USB port so you could charge its internal battery. Now you can see it's hidden behind this rubberized flap, and it has a waterproof nature to it, so as long as you have it covered, you don't have to worry about it getting damaged. Meanwhile, on the right component, we have some of its physical controls, both for multimedia and even phone calls. So you have volume up, volume down. You have a middle multifunction button, which is used to pick up or end a phone call, and also pause and play a track. If you want to fast forward or reverse, you got to hold down either the back button to do a reverse function and the volume up to do a forward. Finally, it's kind of hard to make them out, but you could see here both pair of headphones have these pinhole-sized dots, which are their microphones. So what's the quality like when it comes to music playback? Well, we're happy to say that we're pretty pleased with the overall results. Its volume output is superb, very strong, commanding, robust. Even at the loudest volume setting, if you're even in the noises of environments, you're not going to have any issues listening to your music. It produces and has a strong emphasis with bass, so you really hear those thumps being emphasized a lot in all the various different volume levels. But at the highest volume tones, you tend to have the mids and highs be a little bit drowned out and a little bit flat sounding. Likewise, volume's not an issue when making phone calls just because it's very glaring, deafening, and powerful. So if you're in the noisiest environments, you're still going to have audible voices through it, though they tend to sound just a little bit artificial to the ear. As for the other end of the line, our callers mentioned that they have an easy time making out or deciphering our voice, but sometimes when there's a lot of wind, they notice a little bit of a distortion going on. With a retail price of $130, it pretty much is in line to some of its rivals, like the other devices we mentioned already. But the BlueAnt Pump HD Sportbuds has a unique element in the fact that it is waterproof and rugged, so it's going to be more than usable if you're really rigorous with your workouts, or if you're going to be using them in the rain, or even taking a dip in the pool. You could still kind of use them without worry about them getting damaged. We like the fact that these are a little bit more secure than some of those other devices just because they go over the ear around the back, and of course you have the snug fit of the earbuds themselves. But the design isn't the most compact, of course. That's the trade-off with it. And as far as battery life, it's rated to give 8 hours of playback, but in our test it only managed to get half of that, a little bit over 4 hours. But then again, we did have it placed at the loudest volume setting. So if you guys want to learn more about the BlueAnt Pump HD Sport Buds, you can check out our website, phonearena.com. It's John V. Thanks for watching.